welcome to the 4th episode of Mind the Creatives. Today we're going to be talking about creativity.
And as you might have imagined from the title of this series, we would eventually have to talk about it.
So what is creativity? I absolutely love reflecting on this question because I think everything has to start from an idea. So creativity really is at the base of everything. So this means that creativity is not only needed for artists, it really is for all of us, regardless of our life or our jobs. And more than that, really, creativity is a natural part of being a human being. It's a natural part of life. To help us explore this topic, I thought it could be really fun to go through some of the most amazing and impressive quotes about creativity said by some of the most creative minds. Let's see what they have to say. So Einstein said, "Creativity is intelligence having fun." I absolutely love this one because having fun and letting go are such important parts of creativity. When we are stressed or worried or scared, our mind can't see the new and the innovative because our mind is just constrained. But when we focus on the creative process instead of the outcome, our fear slowly starts taking a background position. And then new things and new thoughts can arise because they have the space to, and we start seeing new things, new links, new connections, and the fear becomes secondary. Creativity is a natural extension of our enthusiasm. I really love this quote because it shows that being ourselves and following our passions is really important for creativity, because it's that genuine enthusiasm and that passion that will drive our motivation to really pursue that dream and our need to convey that message that we have inside. And that's why that genuine enthusiasm can be really a driving force behind our creativity. Curiosity about life in all of its aspects, I think, is still the secret of great creative people. I love the idea of curiosity being the driving force behind creativity. Looking at things in new ways, even the things that we see every day, finding new perspectives and new connections is really a crucial part of creativity. And that actually connects to the next quote, which is about this idea of looking at the old but seeing the new. Creativity is seeing what others see and thinking what no one else has ever thought. Creativity does not necessarily mean creating something 100% new. If we think about it, anything new is inspired by the world we live in and how we look at it, how we think about it, how we question it. And in fact, two people might look at the same thing and see two completely different things. And so our perception of life, the way we see it and how we think of it, is completely different from someone else's. And it's based on our experiences, our background, our beliefs, our thoughts, so much more. So the next idea is about the concept of mistakes as being a crucial part of the creative process and how mistakes can actually inspire the creative process. Creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes. Art is knowing which ones to keep. Creativity does require a certain level of risk-taking because trying anything new always comes with the risk of it being badly perceived, badly received, of failing, of being judged. And often our mistakes or our slips or whatever we perceive as negative things in that moment, often those things can actually inspire us to be better, to learn something new, to do things in a different way. And this actually connects to the next quote as well, about this idea of how thinking differently from others can actually be quite scary sometimes. Creativity takes courage. Well said. It does take courage to think and act differently from others. It does take courage to challenge what has already been done and to create something new. There is the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, and I'm sure we can all think immediately of cases of people who were chased or criticized for doing something that was considered inappropriate or controversial. So to a certain level, risk is a part of creating something new. It's a part of creativity. And the next idea is one that I absolutely love as well, that we are all born creative. Every child is an artist. The problem is staying an artist when you grow up. We're all born creative. However, living in society, the fear, the need to fit in can often limit our creativity, or it can make us feel scared to use it. And in this way, so many of us limit our thoughts, our imagination. But, and to end on a positive note, creativity can be practiced. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. So creativity is a natural part of being a human being, and it can be developed. So the more we expose ourselves to creativity and the more we challenge ourselves to look at things in new ways and to find new things about the normal around us, the more we will be exercising our creativity. So after all this, you might be wondering, so what do I think creativity is? So to me, creativity then, it's a mix of 4 things: curiosity, enthusiasm, courage, and being ourselves. Curiosity is essential for creativity because it makes us look around, it makes us question things around us, it makes us want to know more, it makes us wonder. Then enthusiasm is really crucial because when we have something that we want to say or an idea that we want to create, that enthusiasm and that genuine passion for it is what's going to make us fight harder, look further, and just explore more possibilities. Then courage is absolutely crucial because we need to accept that there's a risk in being creative. There's a risk in thinking differently from others and doing things that weren't done before. And also we need to be brave to be open-minded and to be exposed to new ideas without judging. And finally, being ourselves. If we're trying to be someone else, we have no message to share. So we need to look inside, look at what means the most to us, look at what we're passionate about, and then only we can share our own message, our own ideas. So if after all this, you're still wondering why does creativity matter, then I want to put it very simply. Creativity matters because it's what makes the world go forward. Everything starts with an idea. For this reason, by stimulating our creativity, we're really preparing our minds to see life in new ways and to look at the normal daily things with new eyes. Engaging in artistic activities is a great and a fun way to learn new things, but also to invest in our creativity. So this can be really anything. It can be singing, it can be gardening, it can be cooking, it can be learning to play an instrument, it could be learning some magic tricks. And for the skeptical ones out there,
yes, you,
then here's some scientifically proven health benefits of engaging in creative activities. Creativity improves our happiness. Dopamine is released when we do something that gives us pleasure, and that makes us feel good and happy. And you know that feeling of being completely absorbed and engaged in an activity? Well, in psychology, that's called flow. And science shows that being in that state of flow gives us a deep sense of happiness. Creativity helps us manage stress and anxiety. Focusing on a creative task helps our busy brains and bodies relax. That's why engaging in creative activities can have also a very calming effect, and a lot of people report it feels a little bit like meditation. Also, engaging in creative activities can be a really great way to access, to explore, and to express our emotions. And finally, creative activities can increase our brain function. Creative activities can help us train our memory and overall cognitive functions. And specifically for those of us who play instruments, it actually helps us develop a better connectivity between the left and the right parts of the brain. This cognitive training is one of the reasons why engaging in creative activities can be so important in the life of those living with dementia. And if you're curious about this, you can watch my previous episode, which is all about music for dementia. So now, after all this, what I'm really hoping is that you're wondering, so how can I be more creative? How can I unleash my creativity? Well, that's what the next episode is going to be about. So stay tuned for the next episode where we'll be exploring all about how to be more creative, how to let go, and how to just enjoy creativity. So I'll see you there.